This morning, the city of Charlotte, North Carolina is under a state of emergency as protests over a police-involved shooting turned violent a second time. Wednesday night's protest started as a peaceful vigil, but took a turn when a group split up and marched downtown. Someone in that group was shot and critically injured by another protester. This all comes just days after 43-year-old Keith Scott was shot and killed by police. Officers say they were in Scott's neighborhood looking for another man and encountered Scott, who had a gun. When he didn't respond to commands to drop it, Officer Brentley Vinson shot him. But Scott's family says he didn't have a gun and that he was just reading a book in his car. Civil rights activists are now calling for more transparency.
They need to be able to inform us of exactly what's going on. It's still an investigation. It's not going to be good enough.
Police have yet to release body or dash cam video from the shooting. The Justice Department says it's assessing the shooting but has not opened an official investigation. Be sure to stay with Northern Michigan's news leader as we work to bring you more details on both the protests and shooting.
And Courtney, with the recent police-involved shootings all over the country, a Northern Michigan college is working to train cadets in these types of lifelike scenarios. The Kirtland Community College campus in Roscommon County is training cadets with a simulator that portrays real-life situations. This piece of high-tech equipment has 5 screens and several scenario options. During the interactive experience, cadets use lethal and non-lethal weapons and must be aware of their surroundings.
It's a great system. It's very interactive. This is, I feel like, a place where we get to make our mistakes. We get instructed through it, and you learn a lot of shoot, don't shoot scenarios, and I think it teaches us a lot how to communicate with our partner.
With gun violence making headlines across the country, the cadets who learn on this device feel the training is more important now than ever.
It's 5:04 Michigan this morning, and an Otsego County family is heartbroken after a wood carving was stolen off their porch. It's art that means much more than a simple statue. The couple noticed the turtle carving was missing from their Gaylord Homes porch just after Labor Day. This turtle was a gift from their children, David and Samantha. David died in the line of duty in Afghanistan 5 years ago. His father says that they hope the person who took it will honor David and bring the turtle back. The family is offering a $200 reward for the turtle's return. If you have any information that could help, you're asked to call the Otsego County Sheriff's Office. In this update, crews are calling off the search for 2 men and a boy missing in Lake Superior. The 3 disappeared Saturday near Keweenaw Bay. 9 agencies, including the Coast Guard in Canada and 2 other states, have spent more than 150 hours searching 14,000 square miles of the lake. This is the extent of that search since it began Saturday night. Keith Carvonen, Stephen Charter, and Stephen's 9-year-old son Ethan were last seen on Saturday. The search began when they never showed up for a fish fry they were supposed to attend.
The U.S. Coast Guard Air Station Traverse City had crews responding to that search, and they say this summer has certainly kept them busy. They spent more time on searches than in years past, and crews have had to make some adjustments to their schedules because of it. Many have responded to calls when off duty. They say it has definitely taken a toll on them.
This summer we've been out searching a lot and doing a lot of lab hoists, and starting to wear a little bit on the crew as it ends the summer season.
The Coast Guard says they train year-round so that when these times arrive, they are always prepared.
In an update this morning, a GoFundMe page has been set up for the pregnant wife of a man killed in an ORV crash in Isabella County. It happened near Jordan and Wyman Roads in Sherman Township Monday night. State police say that Thomas Anderman's ORV flipped over. When troopers got to the scene, Anderman was dead. Troopers say the man with Anderman, who owns the ORV, admitted to driving it at one point. Police arrested him for operating while intoxicated. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help Anderman's family, including his wife, who is 9 months pregnant. We've posted a link to donate on 9and10news.com. And we have an update on the deadly ORV crash in Missaukee County. The Sheriff's Department says James Sloat from Manton crashed into a logging semi on West Burns Road Tuesday afternoon. Deputies say Sloat was pulling out of his driveway when he hit the side of the truck. He died at the scene.
This morning, a Cadillac man accused of sex crimes against a child younger than 15 is headed to jail. 19-year-old Jacob Fritz was charged with sex crimes back in May. He ended up pleading no contest to fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct. Yesterday, he was sentenced to 1 year in jail with 152 days credit. In this update, police in New York City say nearly 400 calls about suspicious packages have been reported since the Saturday night explosion in Manhattan. These packages have been reported through 5 boroughs between 8:30 p.m. Saturday and 4:30 p.m. Monday. The suspect in the bombing in New York and attempted bombings in New Jersey is still in the hospital in police custody. Ahmad Rahami currently faces 10 federal charges. And of all the reports, none of the packages have turned out to be explosives.
In continuing coverage of the 2016 presidential election, representatives from the Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump campaigns will speak in Ohio today about their plans to protect the Great Lakes. The Healing Our Waters Great Lakes Coalition is hosting a regional forum this afternoon in Sandusky. Both campaign representatives will address more than 100 organizations that support a program called the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. The coalition is hoping both campaigns will promise continued funding of the initiative, which deals with problems like invasive species, harmful algae, and toxic pollution. Clinton's campaign says she will take a break next week to prepare for Monday night's presidential debate at Hofstra University in New York. When a teacher saw students in need, she knew that she had to do something.
With the help of students and friends, she started a free supply closet at Kalkaska High School. New on Michigan This Morning, 9 and 10's Adora Namigade is live in the newsroom to explain how the program is taking care of the basics. Good morning, Adora.
Good morning, Adam and Courtney. A teacher's initiative and desire to help students in all ways has turned a room into a closet. It's completely dedicated to helping Kalkaska High School students meet their most basic needs.
If I ever needed to come to a pantry, I would want to have it here.
A new teen closet at Kalkaska High School lets students in need get help in a safe environment.
I'm more familiar with the school and I've spent more time here and I know the adults here, so it's just a lot friendlier.
Jana Dickman got the idea when a friend sent her an article in January. It was about another school with a room devoted to student needs. Students and friends pitched it to get everything set up. Now teens who want help can contact their counselors, who will then bring them for some private shopping.
It's one less thing that they have to worry about in the morning or in the afternoon or when they go home. They know that it's here and it's available, and if they need it, they can access it.
Right now, the pantry is just filled with clothing and hygiene items. Now they eventually want to take the rest of this space and fill it with food.
I would like to have kind of just some snacks, basic foods that kids can take home if they need for the weekend or for the night.
School's been in session for a couple of weeks, and the closet's already helped a handful of students.
For kids to come in and say they don't have like pants or something, you need pants. It's gonna get cold here in a bit, so you gotta come in, and it's just a bunch of great people offering good quality materials for kids to use.
Right now, the closet needs shoes and dental floss. If you want to help out, then visit our website, 9and10news.com. Live in the newsroom, I'm Adora Namigade from Michigan This Morning.
Special thing that teacher did.
Yep, filling a great need there. It is almost 5:11 now on Michigan This Morning, and still to come this half hour. As you head out the door, expect to see some showers today. Michael explains whether this rain will clear out in time for the weekend. That's in your full forecast at 5:13.
In Healthy Living at 5:18, the way a new high-tech tool is helping doctors target tumors and battle cancer even better. And some of the Detroit Red Wings are back in Traverse City. Find out why in sports at 5:24.